Hello and welcome to my channel. My name is Jazzy RN. I'm a utilization review nurse. I have been working remotely for the past 9 years, and the goal of my channel is to help nurses break free from the bedside, to pivot from the bedside to work remotely. And today's video is about helping nurse practitioners pivot from bedside to remote. So no, I am not a nurse practitioner, but still, again, I do help nurses pivot from bedside to remote. So this first job and company we want to go over is with NP Hire. I went to their website, but the website does not have the careers listed. Only the careers are listed on LinkedIn. So this is for an acute care nurse practitioner for telehealth visits. And this was actually posted a day ago with only 23 people clicking apply. So what we do is focus on the qualifications, the minimum qualifications for the job. So here it is. They want you to have an active nurse practitioner license in these states, or actually any one of these states. And then they accept these credentials, the FNP, AGNP, ANP, and the AGA-CNP. And they want you to be comfortable working independently. They want you to have telehealth experience. It's helpful but not required. And they do accept new graduates are considered if confident in acute care. Now up here are the key responsibilities of the job. If you were lucky enough to get an interview for this job, you want to use the job description, anything about the job itself as the basically the goals on what questions you should ask during the interview process. And also just make sure that your resume reflects these keywords, or sometimes even word for word. If this applies to you, or if you're a new graduate, put in your resume you're a new graduate. If you have the credentials of one of these four or all four of them, place everything on your resume. That way, the ATS system, which is the applicant tracking system, can pick up your keywords, and then hopefully your resume is forwarded to the HR person that will send you an email or call you to confirm a interview date. So the next company we'll go over is ThriveWorks. Now, ThriveWorks has its website updated with all the practitioner positions available. So far, I've found 37 that are psychiatric nurse practitioner positions available. This is a fee for service, which means this is actually a part-time position, and fee for service is a W-2 position. And it's actually 15 to 20 clinical hours per week. So this is a great part-time job if you're looking for something on the side. And the qualifications are licensed psychiatric mental health nurse practitioner. Board certification is required. They also require a master's in nursing with active prescriptive authority required in the state that you live in. And the advanced MD, AMD, EMR is a plus. So make sure if any of these qualifications fit your qualification, you put this information on your resume, and make sure you put it word for word. That way the ATS system will pick up those keywords. Next is the company called MIDI Health, and they are hiring a nurse practitioner for the state of California, and this is also remote. This is the qualifications, which is they want you to have active, unrestricted, and unencumbered nurse practitioner license in at least one U.S. state, and they do prefer multiple state licenses. They want you to have prescriptive authority as a nurse practitioner, as well as some of these or one of these board certifications. So just make sure your resume has these qualifications and have it word for word. You don't want to, let's say, use synonyms for the words. You want to use exact same words on your resume. That way the ATS will pick up your resume and forward it over to the HR person who will call you or email you for the interview. The next company is OpenLoop. Now they have a website, but unfortunately the website does not have a link to the careers for all the jobs that are available. And they do post a lot of jobs online. This one just was posted 1 month ago, but I've been seeing a lot of additional jobs that were posted recently. This is just the one I picked up. This is for a remote contract position. This is a remote nurse practitioner. It's telehealth and part-time. So we'll go back down to the qualifications. So they require you to be board certified as well. FNP, ANP, or AGP, CNP with at least 3 state licenses, or they want you to be certified in at least 2, which is California, Florida, New York, Texas, or Illinois. So they want you to have 2 of those states. They also want you to have providers with full practice authority preferred. They want you to have 3 years experience as a nurse practitioner. In family practice, primary care is preferred or urgent care required. Ability to work some nights and weekends. So just make sure that you fit these qualifications prior to applying, and make sure you have these exact qualifications and requirements on your resume. And the next company is Greater Good Health. This one is new. I've never heard of this one. Just found this just recently. This is for a remote telehealth nurse practitioner, which is also part-time. This is 8 hours per week is guaranteed, and more is provided if it's available. And they only hire in certain states. Unfortunately, it didn't say what all states it hires in, but it does say you must have an Oregon nurse practitioner license. And we'll go down to the requirements. And they want you to have an Oregon nurse practitioner license with 2 years clinical experience as a nurse practitioner in either primary care, family medicine, internal medicine, gerontology, or palliative care. So just make sure that if you have any of these qualifications, you put this on your resume word for word. I do want to also add, whenever you have the bullet points on your resume, you focus on what you did, why it was important, and how it relates to the job that you want. So you make sure that you edit each resume for each application for that job to where it relates to that job that you want. Also make sure that your current job is in present tense and all your previous jobs are in past tense.